Hi, this is a review of the order trade activity for June the 9th, 2021. We had 4 trades on that day. 4 were buys, 1 was a short sell. First trade was CLVS. That's Clovis Oncology Incorporated. It tripped at 11:35:03 a.m. at a price of $6.60. It was a buy. Closed the day at 631, up 10.51%, and you can see it's down 3.65%, so it's doing a bit of a reversal this morning. Yeah, you can see the market indicators are not doing too well this morning. Okay, might be why it's down early this morning. Okay, so let's see if it made any kind of positive action. 7:35, so it came up around here. 701, 691, 684, 676, 680, 670, 669. Yeah. It kind of like trailed off at the end of the day afternoon, but there's a good hour here where it was up above its tripping price, so that's a positive. Quick look at the indicators. OBV, yeah, it came up right around where it tripped, and then volume started to trail off. MACD, it came up right around where it tripped, double time, but it was bouncing back and forth, so there was multiple times where averages were moving up. This is interesting. Directional index is showing that it kind of jumped up around tripping price, and then a little bit afterwards, and then a little bit in the afternoon, but it was actually negative for a good portion of the afternoon. And Bollinger Band basically showing the same thing. It came up and then trailed off at the end of the day. So a very tricky stock. It did provide an opportunity, but the stock itself actually was moving down in the afternoon. Next trade is COTY. That's Cody Incorporated. It tripped at 11:55:28 a.m. at a price of 901. It was a short sell. Closed the day at 880, down 3.51%. That is a positive result. Indicators. It was moving just a little bit, volume down, but you can see at the end of the day it actually dropped quite a bit. The MACD averages were moving down consistently, DI consistently moving down, Bollinger Band just moving down the whole day. So that stock definitely was moving down. Next trade is BIIB. That's Biogen Incorporated. It tripped at 12:32 p.m. at a price of 407.80. It was a buy. It closed the day at 406.94, up 2.93%, and it's down 1.65% early morning. See if there's any opportunity here at 12:30. So it tripped around here. 407.77, 409. 104. So about 20 minutes here where it was above its tripping price, 407.03. And never made it up above after that in the afternoon, but there was this period of 20 minutes where it was above its tripping price, so I consider that a positive result. Check the indicators. Volume, yeah, it's going up and down. At the end of the day, it's moving off. MACD came up, stabilized, and then the day moved up. DI came up during tripping, moved back and forth, and came up, so that is what's moving, and Bollinger Band somewhat showing that it was moving sideways. So the stock technically wasn't moving positive or negative in any kind of concrete fashion, but there was a possibility to get out when it was up above its tripping price for a period of time. Next trade is AUTL. That's Autolus Therapeutics PLC, tripped at 12:04 p.m. at a price of 684. Was a buy. Closed today at 674, down 1.75%. It's up 0.15% early morning. See if there's any opportunity here to get out. 1250. So right around here. 886. Excuse me, 676. 682. 683. 685. 689. Okay. There's almost an hour period of time here where it was above its tripping price, so I consider it a positive. And volume, you can see somewhat of a steady increase in volume during the day, afternoon period wise. MACD, same thing, came up. It did drop off, but again, it looked like it was recovering, so averages were coming up at the end of the day and for the afternoon. Interestingly, DI is actually showing more negative. 1250, so it tripped around here when the index was up a bit, then came down here. Excuse me. Excuse me again. It's interesting because DI is actually showing this stock was, if anything, was moving negative, or at least the index, the directional index was pushing more negative than positive. It looked like they moving a bit positive at the end of the day, but for the most part it was negative. So this is somewhat of a strange result. The other ones were showing somewhat okay, but the DI is showing more negative than positive. But it was very close, positive, negative. We're going back and forth to some extent. So that's what the Bollinger Band is actually showing, that it did move a specific way. And that bouncing kind of like is a representation of sideways movements, which we're seeing in Bollinger Band. End of the day, they drop off because of that peak in negative, but again, it looked like it was making a recovery. So interesting stock. Excuse me. Next trade is GEO. That is the GEO Group Incorporated, tripped at 12:55 p.m. at a price of 9.78, up 8. Closed at 880, up 38.36%, and down 8.98% early morning. So that stock did very well yesterday, but dropped. Okay, so let's see, 1255, 980. 1030, 1014, 992, 995. Okay, so this is positive also. Just happened to be the end of the days where it dropped off, so it kind of went down at the end of the day. But there was more than enough time, almost 2 hours in the afternoon to get out. So that's 100% for all stocks evaluated. That's a fairly good day. I'll leave it at that. Thank you.